here on the stats for us this afternoon, and we're glad you're able to tune in to Bearcat Radio this afternoon for another edition, Week 9 edition of Bearcat football as they try to bounce back.
I questioned you on Week 9 earlier. It just doesn't feel like it's that late in the year.
It is. It's an 11-week season. We've got 2 games left after this, so there you go.
That's math by deduction, huh?
Yeah, I try to do a little bit of math. Screen
pass.
Yeah, low that time. It's incomplete, trying to do a little quick screen to the far side wide receiver, and just missed low, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball sitting at the 20-yard line after the touchback. Again, next week, senior night here at Gene Malcolm. It'll be an exciting afternoon as the Marion Hurricanes come to town. We'll see how the Cats can fare against those guys. They're definitely a stout football team. 2 wide receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Smith rolls out to the right, looking downfield. He doesn't have anyone now. He'll flip it over the middle, and it's way over the head. Down the sideline, actually. It looked like he was going to try to go over the middle to the other receiver, but ended up trying to get to Houchins, and he missed him by a good 5 yards, 6.
And it looked like he wanted to run, but he got a little scared when he saw Aaron Rose and Cooper Gobble back there in the backfield looking in his eyes.
Yeah, that can be a deterrent, I think, from you wanting to pull the ball down when you have 2 of those guys coming at you like that. So it'll bring up 3rd down and long, 3rd and 10 from inside right at the 20-yard line. Coach Christ got to be happy so far with the way the team has come out this afternoon after, we talked to him pregame. Hopefully you got to hear it. In case you didn't, we interviewed him pregame, and he talked about a hot start, and we've had that. And this time that one was just completely blown up. That was Jalen Dingus getting in there right on the right side of that, blowing that play up.
I'm not sure if you count that as a missed block or not. I mean, it
just blew the play up, and it was a loss of 3. It was a keeper from Smith and didn't get anything, and forced to punt it now are the Pioneers. 10-16 and counting on the clock. Each team has 3 timeouts left. Punting it from inside the 5 is Figueroa. This one's nearly blocked, but it's just off the side of the foot, and it's a bad punt. We'll see where they mark it. Coach Christ standing there about where it went out, and it goes out of bounds right at the 26-yard line, so just a 16-yard punt.
The game tonight, Dylan, field position.
It's been played on Virginia High's side of the field all night long, and you are dead right about that.
I know you don't want to talk about last week, but, it's just a different script. It just feels like the tables have turned.
Yeah, last week the Cats starting on their own 20 most of the time, and that's a long way to go against the talented Graham team. But thanks to special teams tonight, return games being good, this is just the 3rd time we've seen the offense, or just the 2nd time we've seen the offense tonight for the Bearcats. Third time, yeah. The big long return ended in a touchdown. So just 3 times, and that's amazing considering we're 10 minutes till half.
And the offensive stats isn't much at all, Dylan.
Pistol set. This was a missed play, and they'll pay for it. Another big hit there on Lathrop. That's Michael Salyers coming in off the edge. Tried to hand it off to the right side, but to the left side, nobody was there. Just another miscommunication between the running back and the quarterback. Jamie turning to the other side and the running back not being there, and that really sort of kills the read and the option in a read option where you only have one guy to go to and he's not there. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. See what the Cats can do here. Pistol set. Atkins in the backfield. Snap, handoff, fake. Screen play, Carroll. If he can get a block, he does get a block. A big block there, and he's down inside the 5, and there is a flag, touchdown. But this one could be coming back as there is a flag down at the 19-yard line in the vicinity of near that last block. It was a good block there on the edge, but
not sure what
they are signaling penalty on the Cats, so the touchdown will be wiped off the board. Seems to be a hold. Let's see what they're going to signal.
I don't know how you call it a hold when he just hit the guy.
Yeah, he got completely mashed. They're calling a block in the back.
Okay, well,
on Virginia High, so we'll see.
Not sure how you call that either.
I didn't see it, but of course I can't see it all. So takes the touchdown off the board, and the Cats with the ball now at the 20.
Well, if you think about it,
9-yard line.
Still a 5-yard gain, basically.
Yeah, 29-yard line. So. Lathrop in the shotgun, Atkins in the backfield. So the screen play wiped off the touchdown, and This one's lobbed up for Medley near the goal line. He makes the grab, and he's in. Touchdown, Virginia High. Just lobbed it up. Bobby Medley right inside the pylon down on the left side, and the Cats rolling early. It's 26-6.
You know what they say, ball don't lie.
29-yard touchdown pass, the second touchdown catch of the night from Bobby Medley. And the second pass from Jamie Lathrop. 26-6, the extra point pending. The drive, 1 minute, 1 second, 26 yards. Here's the extra point, up, through, and good. 27-6. Yeah, 27-6 the score. And again, the touchdown, a 29-yard touchdown grab. Just lobbed it up there to Bobby Medley, and boy, is that not a fun receiver to just lob it up to. Now you got to get back to Carroll, though, because he had the TD and the penalty, brought it back.
Yeah, but, I mean, you got to think about it. That's 2 weeks in a row that he's just chucked it up to Medley, and he's always been right there for his man.
Yeah, Medley been able to come up with some big plays down the stretch for the Cats. He had a huge game against Battle, our first game. We talked about how big that was in that game, and then the Chilhowie game was really a big one. He caught 5 passes in that one, and then today so far, every time he's caught the ball, he's been in the end zone. So 2 catches, 2 TDs for Medley, and he's got close to 100 yards receiving on the day now in just 2 catches. He had 1 catch last week against Graham for 15 yards, so that was the night last week. Lathrop so far today passing, not bad, just 2 for 2, 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. He has 2 rushes for 7 yards and a touchdown so far. So Jamie Lathrop looking good tonight.
He's touched the ball 4 times and has 3 touchdowns. No big deal.
9:09 to go until half. This kick brought to you by State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue. Fielded by Smith at the 15 to the 20. Looking for some blockers, and he won't get any. A good special teams coverage there from the Cats. Bring him down inside the 25 near the 24-yard line, and that's where the Pioneers, who are in need of a drive, and really a time-killing drive at that, if they can sort of milk this first half away and get this thing to the locker room at 27, hopefully, and then maybe they'll get a few points is what they're hoping, and that'd be about the best-case scenario for them. But let's see what they can do as Smith starts under center, or starts in the shotgun with 2 wide receivers to the left and a tight end over to the left side as well. 1 lone wide receiver far to the right, and they're going to hand it off counter run to the right side. And way to stay at home there. That was Michael Bradley staying there on the edge on contain and just there to meet him, and it was a short gain, maybe a yard, and it brings up 2nd down and 9. Ball sitting at the 25-yard line. So got it up to the 25 at least. 8:42 and counting. 3 timeouts left for the Pioneers. Also 3 for the Cats.
And to give you fans some perspective back home, we're running about a man defense with a couple spies over the top, maybe like a cover 2, Tampa 2. Just really doing a great job spying on the quarterback and finding the lane that he's trying to take.
Yeah, they've definitely studied the game film. Don't have a whole lot on Smith. He just played the rest of that 3rd quarter after the injury, and then all the 4th in that win against Castlewood last week. Pass play over the middle, nearly intercepted, and it hung up again. They had a second chance at it as Bradley and Bazell were near it, but got close but not intercepted. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9. A risky pass over the middle. It looked like Smith was going to try to just run it off to the right side, but he made a late decision to try to throw across his body, and it ended up being a mistake.
Yeah, and we've been talking about the field possession game all night. Good Lord, I can't talk right now. But putting it back at the 30-yard line there would have been pretty much a real big blow to this Lebanon team.
And now 3rd down and 9. Ball sitting at the 24-yard line. They got to get it to the 34. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers to the right, to the left. Fake handoff. Now Smith trying to get off to the left side. There is a flag and a big tackle there by Bazell, turning him upside down past the 30-yard line near the sticks. But again, this one looks like it's coming back. There is one of those pink flags down there on the field again. Pink because of Breast Cancer Awareness Night here.
And I think you gotta let them have the penalty here, because if not, you got 4th and 1, and there's a good chance they go for it. So.
Yeah, the way this thing's going, the score 27-6, 8:05 to go until half, and very energized Virginia High team tonight. It'd be fun to see what Brady gets as far as our special teams yardage in the first half for this one. As 3 really, really big returns, 2 for touchdowns. One got us down inside the 15 as they're moving the ball up now, or moving the ball back for Lebanon, deeper into their own side of the field, back inside the 20. It'll bring up 3rd down and 15.
Lord.
Ball sitting at the 18-yard line as they huddle up near the 5. They're going to come up to the ball now. 18 seconds on the play clock. They trail 27-6. 3-touchdown lead for the Cats against the Pioneers. Quick screen off to the left side. Breaks one tackle. Stays up, though, near the 20. Doesn't get much. Got close to 3, maybe, and it brings up 4th down and long. 4th and close to 14. So they get it up to the 20, but that's as close as they can get it to the sticks. They were, again, that holding penalty ends up biting them.
And you got Davidson Bradley and Bobby Medley back in the backfield to try and receive this punt.
Yeah,
you got an outfield back there.
Yeah, center, left, and right, all around there. Punter will be punting it from inside the 10 at the 9. Good snap, and he boots this one a lot better than the last punt as it hits at the 50 and takes a Lebanon bounce to the 46-yard line. Not bad. That time after the last one just shot straight off the foot and gave the Cats good field position. This one is back over the 50, and the Cats will have to take it from the 46-yard line. So we'll see what the Cats can do here. As Jamie Lathrop and company will take back over again. And like Mark says, great field position once again for Virginia High. And this is an offense that has been clicking so far tonight when they've had the chance. And talked about it in the beginning. We've been talking about it basically all week, where Jamie Lathrop's confidence would be after last week. Last week was rough.
Oh, rough for me, Dylan.
It was rough for everybody, you know. And Lathrop, 3 interceptions in the ball game. Of course, a lot of them they could win either way. And this is a handoff off the right side. Aaron Rose, first down run, got close to 15 down to the inside the 40-yard line to the 38. What a run by Aaron Rose, and big play on first down. Cats into Lebanon territory after just one play. They'll look for the signs on the sideline from offensive coordinator Garrett Amberby. The clock clicking down under 6 minutes, 50 seconds now. Cats working left to right across the field. Ball's right in the middle of the hashes. Lathrop with the fake handoff. He's going to power run it to the left side, right up the middle now as he cuts back. Gets 6.
Good read
on the carry. Yeah, good quick read play, read option.
You know, every time I look on the field, a Lebanon Pioneer is tying their shoe.
2nd down and 4. That is true. I keep seeing Houchins has tied his shoe 3 times in the last 4 plays.
Probably the gloves. You know, you can't get a good grip on those gloves on.
And this is a Lebanon team. You know, we talked about all the injuries and everything. They're down to just 28 active players on the roster. So they don't have a whole lot of guys to bring in if they have a shoe that needs to be tied. A little quick out route, throw off to the left side. This is Schaefer.
Wow.
He runs over a man down to the 20, near the 20 at the 21. Wow.
Just flattened him there. Just a great
Michael
run.
Martin, 5'10", 155 freshman.
And he learned about it, didn't he?
Yeah. Schaefer just powered him there out of the backfield. We don't see him getting a whole lot of touches, and I'm sure that Martin would rather him not get the ball again if that's what the result will be.
If that's your biggest worry.
Pistol look this time, single wing to the left. Rose cutting out to the left side. He gets a block from Lane Carroll. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cats. 21-yard touchdown run. Aaron Rose off the left side. He weaved past a man and broke it into the end zone.
Got a flag.
There is a flag at the 5-yard line.
And he's tying his shoe again.
That should be a flag. Yeah, so it looks like this one is coming back. Personal foul on Virginia High. No note, no sign on who the player was, but
or what it was. Is it
just a personal foul? No sign for blocking the back or illegal hands to the face or anything like that, late hit or anything.
You know, with the way this offense is going, you just kind of have to shrug your shoulders and say, all right, whatever.
So go from a touchdown run back to the 20-yard line. It's first down.
Oh, now, well,
Aaron Rowe's going to tie his shoe. I don't blame him. He just ran for 21 yards. Thought he had a touchdown, and his shoe came undone sometime in the process. So can't blame him, can you, Mark?